Pleistocene, 1.5 billion years ago, was a very different place. The continent teemed with enormous marsupials known as megafauna, which were anything but. Imagine a monster kangaroo that towered over 2 meters in height and weighed more than 225 kilograms. The biggest kangaroo that ever lived. Meet Procoptodon.
And would use that to kill its prey.
What was it about Megalania that... But the competition was also deadly. Megalania was the apex predator of Australia, hunting and killing animals much larger and faster than itself. We know about its weapons, but how did this hyper-carnivore use them? And what was it? And the animals it preyed upon were always listening for danger. If hearing is the key to survival for prey, an efficient way to hunt, much less demanding than running down your food.
Calories in or calories out.
Water holes and feeding areas where prey animals were likely to pass. Then, how about a 2-meter tall, 225-kilogram kangaroo? Creatures get into a fight, anything can happen. So what was on the menu? On this ice, mammals, and many of them were supersized, much larger than the pouched animals we know today. And just like today, Australia was teeming with kangaroos. The only difference is the giant short-faced kangaroos weighed 225 kilograms and stood over 2 meters tall. They were able to grab foliage 3 meters off the ground, beyond the reach of other animals. This king-size skippy was a prime prey object, but it wasn't an easy target.
Giant kangaroo isn't just meat on 4 legs.
These giant kangaroos were the mixed martial arts fight. Then the huge lizard would rush forward, but the attack would bring it into range of the kangaroo's powerful back legs.
These are like modern kangaroos. The animal will probably prop back on its tail, lashed out with those hind legs.
But the giant kangaroo only needs to stun the lizard to give itself time to it. However, the monster-roo is slow to accelerate, making it extremely vulnerable until it gets up to speed. And although Megalania was big and bulky, accelerate quickly and keep going. All it needed was to get close enough to prey.
If its tail is integral, it'll be in a lot of trouble. It would try and...
Even with all its strength, the giant kangaroo is no match for Megalania. But Megalania didn't have this bounty all to itself. Prey by surprise. A tactic which has given it the nickname Drop Cat. The marsupial lion was absolute. And the beast had a phenomenally strong bite. Pound for pound, it had the...
These fronted...
These predators would have generally avoided each other, but they hunted the same prey, and their world was changing. The place less than 70,000 years ago, it was a land of monsters. The top predator was the giant lizard called Megalania, a 6-meter-long mega beast. But those early Australians may not have been the only predators after the abundant